bullshit. That's bullshit. What do you know? Yes. And then keep them locked in.
Microphone's not working. So the microphone is being picked up from something, but not my microphone. So it means that whoever going on is needing to do with this, accessing audio inputs are loud. I need to just sort out something. Thank you. Thank you.
Tyrone Williams with the rebound. We may have possibly have sound. Tyrone Williams with the make. Now this has been a little while to try to make sure that we can actually get something coming through. I'm hoping we got some kind of mix on there. Evan Oliver, guided by Janelle Nixon. And to Big Rob. That's it back again. Close it up in the air. That's it back again. Derby with the end-line ball. Many apologies for the massive delay we've had with all the technical details. So huge thanks to all those people who are still watching. Gets it away, hits the rim. Managed to get everything working. But for those people who haven't been able to watch, this has been a little bit of a tense affair. Both teams yelling and shouting at referees because of various different calls that they didn't agree with, and that's kind of the way that works. Lots of physicality from both teams. Real hard battle on the rebounds. Janelle Nixon the second with the ball with the last 42 seconds left of this half. Brilliant. Got everything working just in time. Second half. It's another offensive foul. It's at least the third, maybe the fourth charging foul we've had so far. Like I say, both teams turning up on defense. And all the players trying to talk to the referees and finding out what they can do to make sure that everything is fine and okay for them. So hopefully you can get an idea about the atmosphere here at Mapley Sports Village. Not the home game that Hoods were hoping for, but the game that was played at Harvey Haddon had to be replayed here tonight. So Derby possession. Evan Oliver gets the ball and goes at Danelle Nixon the second. Comes off short. Samacano now going at Charlie Brown. Samacano squares him up, looking at the clock, realising that it's coming right to the end of the half. Takes on Rob Morrow, kicks it round. Danelle, the ball at the top. Nixon gets fouled. Did look like it was accidental contact there, but obviously trying to play, all the players trying to protect their teammates. That's the way we like to see that actually happening. Current score 35-30 to Hood, so hopefully that's up to date on your screens. Into the last 4 seconds. Ref's just explaining exactly what's happening. By the looks of things, I have a feeling. Do you know what? I was going to try to explain what I thought was going to happen, but to be brutally honest, the way that some things are working, I can't necessarily figure it. So, referee's having a bit of a chat at half court, trying to work out what's going on. Samacano, Captain Elliot Bailey, they're not sure either. And this is the point where all the players start having a bit of a chat and trying to work out exactly what's happening. And trying to decipher some of the referees, just their decisions and the way in which they're seeing the game. So again, referees having a lot of conversations. Coaches, players from both teams, all just trying to work out exactly what's happening. And in that melee, Samacano sat down. Aaron Sandu Nelson, excuse me, has come on court for the first time tonight. And Charles Maitland back on, alongside Danelle Nixon the second, Elliot Bailey and Simeon Perry. For Hoods, Derby making changes. Rob Marsden sits down and Big Mo Walker comes on. Both teams very aware of the clock and exactly where things are at. It's such a tight game. Means that every point matters. 35-30 the score. And Nixon coming to the line eventually. Donnell steps to the line. You might not be able to see because the ref makes the first one. There we go. Thank you, referee. It seems a little bit hard. We can't really ask the referees to get in the way of what they're doing. Nixon, the second, makes the second. And pressure on as Harlan Beverley Jr. goes coast to coast and makes it. And that's the end of the half. 37-32 will be the updated score, I believe. And that's half time. Ladies and gentlemen, those people watching at home, we're really sorry that it's taken up until this point for the stream to work. But we will be back, I promise you, with the second half. So, ladies and gentlemen, whilst we're on a little bit of a break, we got our half time. Just a quick shout out to those people who were watching the stream. Hopefully they're still watching the stream, but I appreciate the frustration of having to wait when something isn't happening. So thank you to all the Derby fans who are watching. Dave Judge, Nicky Hay, Richard Taylor, for example. And also a shout out to Henry Clark Brown. Sorry, Henry, we just started streaming from where we got to. I'd also like to give a big shout out to Kevin Gallagher, who came to watch the game on Friday. Unfortunately, it didn't go ahead. You're quite right. But we do hope that you are going to stick with us throughout the season with the Nottingham Hoods. I'll be here for the vast majority of the home games. Shout out to Big Meech as well, who was checking out the YouTube the other day, even though I was talking about people cleaning the floor. Big shout out to Noah, Nikki, Andy, watching in Manchester. Thank you for coming to check out the game. We will give you the second half and we'll get as much of it to you as quickly as we possibly, well, I say as quickly as we can. It will be when it happens, obviously. So we're here at the Mabley Sports Village in Nottingham, which is the new facility for the Nottingham Hoods. This has been the training facility that's been put together over the last 6 months or so. And it's great to see so many young kids turning up here for regular training sessions and then coming down to support the Hoods as well, even on a school night. Maybe some tired eyes first thing tomorrow morning for their teachers. Big shout out to Jack Osborne, who's usually our tech guru and sorts things out for us. He's not here, and we really, really miss him right now. But like I say, hopefully, second half come to you clean as a whistle. This is what happens when Jack keeps everything to himself and doesn't tell anyone. I'm going to go and get a drink, and then I'll be back with a fresh voice in the second half. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, and we're back for the second half. 37-32, Hoods up here at Mapley Sports Village. Shout out Tristan, yes, Tristan watching Derby and Hoods, two ex-clubs from his new club in Spain. Good on you, Tris. So it's lovely to hear from people all over the place who are tuned in and watching, especially those people who've actually stuck with it from the start. We are about to get the second half back underway. This very physical game, both teams really gunning for it, particularly off the rebounds. We've had offensive fouls all over the place, charges left, right and centre. It's yeah, very physical game, and both teams want to get after it. Neither one of them wants to lose this game. Derby, of course, bringing their support as they usually would do, in droves. It always gets to this game, and I always think that the Hoods fans end up being almost outnumbered, particularly in a space like this. Friday night, Hoods had loads of fans, but that game did not happen. So Derby taking advantage of that fully. 5-point game. Derby having beaten Bristol, but lost to Loughborough Riders in this competition. Hoods beaten both Bristol and Loughborough, so Hoods win this one and they'll definitely go through top of that group. They lose this one and Derby wins, then who knows which way it goes, because I believe there'll be 3 teams then will have beaten Bristol and had a win apiece. So, starting fives for this quarter for Derby. Looks like we've got Connor Washington, Evan Oliver, Mo Walker, Raheem May Thompson, I believe. Cheers, ref. Thank you. Just to let you know, we're just waiting on the stats. The stat system seems to have gone down, so that's what we're waiting for at the moment before the game can get back underway. There's Tyrone Williams coming to say hello at the camera. Hoods in the meantime, they're starting with Tyrone Williams to Nell Nixon second. Philadelphia in the house. And then Elliot Bailey, Mergum Sikoli and Thierry Walker. Back to the starting 5. No, not quite. Close, but not quite. 5th man for Derby is Harlan Beverley Jr. He's back on court. Had a feeling he'd be back. Had a great last quarter or so, the first half. So 20 minutes left to play. Still awaiting on computers, lining up with everything. Coach Dragisavic over there by the bench for the Hoods. Well, Coach Carl Henderson, as is his usual way, chilling out at the side. Say hello to the camera, Tyrone. Say hello. There he is, Tyrone Williams. Philadelphia's finest. All the way to Nottingham. Coaches are being called in. He's currently... We are stuck once again. Someone joked earlier on about sticky keys on a computer. This is not the time for that to be happening. Just want to get the game back on. We there? Okay. Oh well, looks like stats aren't there, but never mind. So if you are following the stats, apologies, we won't be able to get them for now. I'll try and keep you up to date. But the game is back on, second half starts. Donnell Nixon, Tyrone Williams. Goes up, sees Big Mo in front, gets a touch, runs to Evan Oliver. Terry Walker putting pressure on. Connor Washington Jr. Back round to Beverly Jr. Goes at Tyrone Williams. Calls back at himself to Mo Walker. Foul was called before the shot. Hood's ball. So Donnell Nixon. Guided once again by Evan Oliver. Had a stack of steals the other day. Tyrone fakes, gets his man up, gets rid of him, gets to the rack for two. Oliver guarded by Nixon. Elliot Bailey with the tough job of trying to guard Mo Walker at the top of the key. May Thompson back round. Elliot Jr. Mo Walker with Elliot Bailey on him. Evan Oliver tries to get rid of his man, does so. Pops for the mid-range and makes from two. Nixon out quickly on the wing. Sokoli comes to set the screen. Frees up Tyrone. Williams. Ball runs loose. Half-court violation. Need to make sure they're not going to pass away possession too much. Oliver goes at Nixon, gets it to Mo Walker. May Thompson with the ball. Thierry Walker with the active hands. Anything was going to be described as Thierry's superpower. It's that defense and just the quick hands. Nixon finds Walker, guarded by Washington. Walker comes up top, squares up, so finds Sokoli. Once again, Tyrone Williams takes it to the boards. Washington guarded by Walker. Walker with that defensive stance, nice and low. It's it back. Washington loses. Beverly Jr. puts it up, runs loose. Evan Oliver with the putback and the foul. Foul called against Donnell Nixon. So Evan Oliver back to the line. 41-34 the game currently. And makes the extras. Nixon, Bailey. Miscommunication once again. Evan Oliver makes an extra two. Derby coming straight back into it. 4-point game. Nixon the second. Looks, I thought he was going to set himself up then. Bailey, Walker, Nixon. Guided by Beverly Jr. Finds Walker for three. Oliver. Guarded by Nixon. May Thompson with the ball. Guarded by Sokoli. Goes at Sokoli. Draws the contact. Issue with the scoreboard in the building. We're just going to sort that out. And while they do that, May Thompson makes the extra. And the second. 3-point game, 44-41. Nixon. From distance, and makes it. Another 3 points from the wing. From Donnell Nixon the second. Evan Oliver now. Sees him in his sights, goes to the left, kicks it round. Mo Walker at the top. Walker finds Washington. Guarded by Thierry Walker. Goes himself, kicks it down low to the big man. I've seen that connection a couple of times over the years. Nixon. Seeing the man in his sights. Derby fans starting to pick up the volume. Williams guarded by May Thompson. Kicks it round to Walker. Walker finds Donnell. Defense from the big man to stop Nixon getting to the rack. So Derby possession. Big Mo Walker down low. Travel called. Great defense there, Elliot Bailey. Donnell in possession. Let's just set the offense in place. Here comes Sokoli. Looks for others. Finds Williams. Sokoli again. Going at Mo Walker. Foul called against Derby. Sokoli thought there was more than one in there. So puts Morgan Sokoli to the line. Makes the first. Sokoli out of London. He was at London Lions in their squad last season. The big lefty makes both. And subs in for Hoods. Donnell Nixon sits down. Samakani comes on for him. And Thierry Walker has a break. Bringing on Micah Savoury Richards. MSR. Straight on to defence. Williams guarding Oliver. Goes through. A little bit more of a stretch now. Beverly Jr. Goes to Savoury Richards. Finds a gap. Gets to the rack. Two for Trailblazers. Let's make it 49-45. Nakano, Williams with the handoff. Straight back at it. Bailey and Nakano. Finds a lane, goes through it. Sokoli, Akano puts it up, runs loose, ripped free. Referee's just trying to work out whose ball it is. I hope one of them can tell me, so I couldn't see it at all. So, trying to work it all out. Hood's ball end line. So Samakano to inbound the ball from the end line. So close. There's not much time left on the shot clock. Tyrone Williams, some people would say he got it off in time, others not so much. Oliver puts it up. Mo Walker brings it. Gets walloped from all over the place. Walker from the line. Misses the first one. And puts up the second. Makes that. Might have a little bit of a lag on the video. So if that's the case, I'll start commentating from the laptop screen. Might mean some of the sounds in the background a little bit different. Nakano, guarded by Jay Pathnaraja, gets rid of it. Big Simeon Perry. Williams drives, thought he got something, nothing got called. So it's Derby possession. Get the ball in. Pathnaraja. Ball finds its way around to Harlan Beverly Jr. Goes to the baseline. And makes the bucket. Loads of fouls involved in this game. Point game. Score on the screen is not quite accurate. 49-48 the score. Hoods up by 1. Harlan Beverly Jr. having a really good game. Getting to the rack on a regular occasion. That left hand finish. Both him and Tyrone Williams very similar kind of players. Makes the extra. Nakano, guarded by Pathnaraja. Hands off. Savory Richards with Mo Walker in his sights. Puts up from distance. Big Mo Walker going at Ben Todd. And the finish. Nakano down court. Big Sim puts it from the corner. Simeon gets walloped. Here's possession, sideline ball. There's a big old lag now on the stream, so I'm just going to talk over the screen that you're seeing rather than what's happening live in front of me. Akano goes at Pathnaraja. Tries to find someone. Gets it back. Big Simeon makes the three from the outside. Pathnaraja brings it back. Finds May Thompson, puts it up. Hits the rim. Tyrone Williams with the boards. Gets it to Akano. Chucks it up. Simeon Perry climbing to get the rebounds. And gets clobbered. So Hood's ball. No shooting happening there. So Hood's possession from the end line. Tyrone Williams going to take the end line ball, I think. Round to Samarkano. Foul called, offensive foul called against Ben Todd for the illegal screen. Or with Charlie Brown. On time, Beverly Jr. Spin around, put it up, and the make. Williams through the middle. Gets the make and the bump. So, just seeing the chat. What's the foul count? I don't know. I can't see the board from here. All I know is the fact of the foul count is lots to both teams. Referees very happy to blow a whistle this evening. I appreciate the fact that the lag is awful because I'm looking at it at the same time as you are. Elliot Lawrence passes the ball in. Jay Pathmaraja gets it.